what's up guys, this is T, and in this video I just want to go over a basic delay, and I'm just going to stick with delay 2, a fruity delay 2, because that's the easiest one really to work with when you're first starting out. I mean, they just added delay 3 not that long ago with 12.5, I'm pretty sure it was, and then there's a delay bank too. That's all. I think that's the only ones in fruity. I think that's the only one that image line has. So I'm just gonna not use delay bank, but you know, in delay bank they got these presets that are really good, like the classic 3 steps and all that classic ping pong and all that stuff. So there's a couple good ones there you could try. Excuse me, my bad. But if you want, you know, you can just run your sound right through that or your song and kind of mess with it, or just like one of your whatever you want, you know, whatever you're feeling. So anyways, let's go over to delay. So delay, what delay is basically, you know, you just have to basically, at the most simplest level, it's basically an echo, and you're controlling that environment of the echo basically. And with delay 3 you can really do a lot more. Like there's feedback, there's resonance, and there's all that other stuff and all that good stuff. So I mean, there's just a lot to confuse someone that doesn't know right off the top. And it even has sample rate and bits, and that's cool because you can get like a type of feel with that if you do it the right way. But anyways, I'm just gonna remove those because I literally keep talking about them. Wow, I replaced it with guitar rig. Classic me, I swear. Okay, but anyways, in delay, you know, when we first look at it and you don't know what it is, let's go over the first, left to right, you know. So I think I got some sounds pulled up. Okay, and they're already running through because the master's is right on the master. So if this was a song, it would be playing throughout the whole thing. So normally you might just want to throw it on a track if you have maybe a snare or something, and you want to, you know, give it a delay or something, or whatever you want. You know, I'm just using this as an example. And let me take this off the master. You know, my bad for doing that. And then we have this on that sound specifically. So, okay. We don't yet. Now we do. Okay, so now that's pulled up. Let's go left to right. Now we got panning, which is, you know, that's pretty simple. And then this is the input. You got to remember that we're in the input tab right here. So, you know what I'm saying. Just kind of look at it and just understand. But anyways, this is the volume of the input. So that's the volume of the delay pretty much, or the echo. So if we turn it down, you can hear it's real low. And I'm just hitting middle C on my keyboard. If you turn it all the way up, then it's real loud. So then we get the feedback mode, you know, which is there's normal feedback, which it just, you know, just the normal feedback. And then this inverts that normal feedback. And I'm not 100,000% sure what that exactly what that is, that invert. I could literally easily just look it up on the manual. I just didn't choose to, but I know what I like to use ping pong anyways. And that's what bounces left to right, or, you know, like they use that a lot on vocals, or a lot of people do, but it's up to you. I mean, there's no like specific way. It's just what I like to do. So anyways, now here's the volume of that feedback, and that's basically saying how long the echo is gonna last. The difference between this volume and this one is that this one's basically saying how loud the echo is. Because if we turn it all the way up, it still fades. Because, well, we don't have the volume turned up, but if we turn it up a little bit, see, it's still fading. But if we turn that up, you know, if we just leave that wherever, you know, then according to this, so if we play it all the way up, it'll play 100% for the longest time it can, according to this volume. So if you just think of that, this tab over here, not to confuse you guys, like, again, I'm sorry, but like this one right here is basically telling you how long the echo will last. You know what I'm saying? Or the delay. So if we hit C, it'll just keep going. because this is set at 100% and this is set at 100%, so it's just going to keep going at the loudest sound it can. But if you turn that down, now if you, first of all, this is set back to 0, so there's no delay. There's no there's no delay that's like loud. It's just quiet. It's a quiet delay. So now if we set this all the way up, we'll get a constant quiet delay. Make sure that's on somewhat. We can't turn it off. So that's kind of how you can demonstrate it. I hope I didn't confuse anyone really, but that's kind of how you can demonstrate those two knobs. And so again, this one's how loud the delay is, and then this one would be how long. So in a sense, you know, that's not what they actually mean. It's the feedback volume, but that's the simplest way I can put it. Okay, so now we got the cut, and if we turn up the volume, you can hear what it's doing. It's cutting off them high frequencies in the delay. So not in the dry signal, which is over here, but if we turn off that dry signal, it'll only be delay, and it's only cut delay because we turned off the dry. And the dry signal is basically the beginning signal, or the beginning sound, or the sound you load up before you put any effect on it. So you can see where that word comes from, kind of dry, no effect, like. And then they call well, for, you know, producers that are just starting out, you know what I mean, they call, well, you'll see a lot of plugins that say dry and wet level is just the opposite, you know, how strong the plugin is on. So if we turn up the dry level, you know, leave that on where it is. Now we got the time, and let's turn up this cut again. Now the time demonstrates how long in between echoes. So that's pretty simple. And you can set these pretty good to where it would work on a vocal, depending on your track or whatever. I mean, you know what I mean? So, I mean, that's pretty much it to delay in this video. I mean, there's other ones, and I hope I kind of explained it decently. If I didn't, just comment, and I'll have to remake it or something, because whatever, I feel like I did a little But anyways, you know, there's presets too, so if you want to get to like the feel of a preset, like hit it and just hit middle C or whatever, and they got like presets, and you can see how they work. Like, you can see why they're called stereo effect, and where exactly the panning is, and all that stuff, all that good stuff, that offset, and you know what I'm saying. So you can just kind of sit here and look through it and kind of assess it, you know what I'm saying, and kind of learn from that. So again, the panning. Okay, let me turn all that stuff off. Let me turn up the dry. Let me turn all that stuff off. That's not crazy. So okay, so the panning, right? And we got the volume basically of how loud, right? So you can hear it's barely even. We hear the dry signal, but that's pretty low. So if we turn off the dry signal, then we only got that low effect going on. But if we turn that back up, we got that dry signal back in. So let's turn that back up. Okay, so that's the volume. Okay, remember that. And then now we got our feedback modes. Okay. And then there's the volume, which is basically how long it lasts. Then we got our cutting off them high frequencies, harmonics, whatever you want to call them. Frequencies, my bad. And then we got time. And offset. Then we got our dry. So, you know, that's basically it. So thank you for watching. This is T. Hopefully I didn't throw anybody off with this. So thank you for watching. In the next couple of videos, I'm going to go over, you know, more plugins and stuff, and more stuff to help, you know, kind of get you going, kind of get looked over. I mean, I don't know every single thing in here, but I know I've studied a lot, just trying to learn new stuff here and there. So I don't mind spreading the knowledge. You know what I mean? So thank you for watching again. This is T. Peace out.